Welcome, Virgo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you the Page of Swords as your overall energy for the month of May. This is describing whatever you want to do. You are open to learning everything that you can. You're gathering information, you're looking at models, and this is regarding something that you are clear about creating, something you're clear about building, something that is an expression of your will, and you know exactly what you want to build, and you are taking the time to learn how you're going to achieve that. I love this energy for you. It is fresh. It feels as though you are building upon a body of achievement or knowledge. This always comes through for Virgo. Whatever your placement is, there is something that has evolved or emerged out of a labor of or effort that you have already gained a lot of experience in. And in order to move in this fresh direction or build something fresh, you are open to learning anew. In your 10th house, the way you're showing up in the world, the Death card is indicating a massive change, perhaps in your profession. Perhaps it is as a result of this big change, a loss, perhaps in a position or an affiliation with some organization. You are recrafting your labor, your effort, something that you want to now organize or build as a result of a shift, of a closure that has now is being finalized as we speak, so that you may recognize that you're ready to surrender an old role in order to make way for the birth of something new. In the first house, the Lover's card is describing your perspective as a result of the tremendous amount of experience you've gained. And this experience is coming because you are in a position of choosing yourself, choosing your talent, choosing what is going to benefit you over the long haul. So it feels as though you've been gaining experience in a clear direction, but because of the position, this has been throughout your life. This can be experiences in relationship, which the Lover's card obviously can point to, but this is any choice point in your life. This is the way that you want to choose a different path, perhaps as a result of your work, your health, your relationships, a new goal that has emerged out of a long history of experience. But you now understand what works for you, and that's the direction that you are choosing, particularly when it comes to a significant relationship. You're choosing that on the basis of your capacity to work together towards something that is greater than either of you. In the fourth house, your home, your soul, your roots or foundation, the High Priestess is describing this powerful intuition that is resting and that gives you this place of wisdom from the knowledge you have gained to date. So this feels as though you are reflecting on your experiences in a deep and profound way, as a way of accumulating or recognizing the experience that you've had, the knowledge you've gained of yourself through these long experiences of effort, so that you've learned to discriminate between what feels like a connection and a connection that is actually going to evolve out of the work that you and another or others are willing to put into that. This is not ready for prime time, so to speak. This is an experience of wisdom that you hold for yourself. This is not for everyone's consumption. You do not want to share this wisdom with others who you are very clear would not understand it, would not appreciate it, or are not in a position to utilize this information in the way that you would like to utilize this. But there is this great comfort that you have as a result of whatever foundation you've created for yourself in this life, in your home as a base. This is even a sense of wisdom and knowledge coming as a result of your own experience wherever you are, at home or in the world. Your home is your soul. In the 7th house of significant relationships, this is all major arcana, including the card on the very bottom of the deck. So I do want to acknowledge that for Virgos, this is life-changing. In your significant relationships, and that can be with other people, others in general, a group of people. It can also be with your passion, your work, your audience, your student body, whoever you labor on whose behalf. And the world is describing a sense of closure, a sense of recognition and reward that you've earned from your achievements in a way that you see has prepared you for the next chapter. It feels as though you're clearing away a lot of, I want to say, dead wood from your life, perhaps from what you have always considered your achievement or accomplishments in the world. That's being stripped down in some critical way for you to extract the real gem of wisdom or resource that is helping to fuel and pave the way for a new level of participation in a very public way. I hope this reading is resonating for you, Virgo. If so, please like this video, please share this with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled for you the Surrender card. I can release my need to control. This is really interesting given the overall energy or the way that you're showing up in the world as death. This inclines me to believe that this release of the old way, clearing out of the dead wood, accepting a resolve that comes as a release of the need to control perhaps situations that have ended without your the things that you can't control have become clear to you, and as a result of that you are releasing that, you're surrendering to it, you're letting it be. In that way, this is a new experience for you who have gained and been rewarded for your attention to detail and all parts of something that can feel like minutia to others. In this way, you perhaps are releasing that skill set, not giving it up or giving it away, but realizing that that sense of control is gratifying to you personally. It is not necessarily preparing you for your next opportunity or passion. I'm going to clarify the Lovers in the 1st house with the Judgment card. This feels like you are reconnecting to an opportunity, perhaps through a relationship or a set of relationships that you have that has faded into your past, that you perhaps that never came to fruition. That's one particular reading. It's also something that you were not able to recognize or utilize, take advantage of in the past because of your lack of preparedness, your unwillingness to engage. And now you have an opportunity to reconnect, if not with the specific individuals or passions, then another passion that is reminiscent of a relationship or an activity that you once engaged in that gave you intense meaning, that you believe defined you in a way that I believe you have pursued to a certain extent. But this reconnection, this remembering something about the past is pulling you into a new expression of something that you've done very well at. So that you're recognizing that, in fact, this may have set you out on a path of some kind of mission or calling that you have recognized, but that you're in a position now to achieve this calling or mission or purpose at a new level with greater maturity, with a clear ability to form a partnership that supports this mission, something that the two of you or the group of you can work consciously towards, that amplifies it, that is much bigger than you. In the fourth house, the High Priestess is clarified by the Two of Cups. And now this is starting to feel like a deep and profound falling in love or reconnection to a very powerful soul bond. This can be a best friend. This can be an ally who has in some ways stood the test of time. This can be your opening up to a relationship with others at a level that you have formerly reserved to the relationship with yourself, in that safety, in that protection. This is something you've shielded from others. This is something you may have been silent about in the past, and you may even now be silent about, not feeling ready to share it with others, not feeling as though your life is set up to honor this love or this relationship. But it is a connection that has fueled you in the past and continues to fuel you in some way, whether you're in absolute connection or contact or not. This soul bond lives on for you. It's never been replaced, but it has fueled your own growth, and you're understanding and appreciating it better now. In the seventh house, the World card is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. I love this. The Nine of Pentacles is this beautiful card of independence. And why I like it is because it does not indicate being alone or being a bachelor forever. What it does indicate is, in this position, a willingness to give up whatever your relationship status is to something that is more clearly an acknowledgement of who you are, that is more authentic. You may always have been or are comfortable being an independent person in relationship or not. But this is actually an opportunity for, or has been preparing you for, a relationship in which your independence is your strength. The independence of both you and other party or parties is critical to your ability to speak with integrity about what is right. And the ability to choose what is right for you, highlighted here immediately, is your independence, is your lack of feeling beholden to someone else, grateful or obligated to others in a way that really speaks to your highest values, your sense of stability, your ability to invest in yourself and the things that you believe in, with the complete support of others that you are connected to, knowing that they too are investing equally in something that supports their independence, their ability to see what is right, what is true. This is absolutely gorgeous. And in the 10th house, the Death card is clarified by the King of Wands. Interestingly, what is coming through for many Virgos is the shyness that can mask the incredibly strong Leonian heart. So your confidence is legion, particularly as you have surrendered to things that haven't worked, that have outlived their usefulness, that don't serve you. You're emerging from this with a clear sense and confidence in who you are, in your gifts, in your ability to keep going, to keep building, to keep growing, and that your power is something that has a positive impact on a community of people, on others in some significant way. So it's interesting, the retiring, shy, humble Virgo has a lion's heart, has a desire to love fully in the world. I'm going to finish up this reading with a crystal oracle, and I have pulled the Shaddagite, which I know to be the key word is teacher. I have the divine wisdom of the universe within me, and I openly share it with the world. This is very appropriate. I'm so thrilled. I feel incredibly hopeful, warm, and expectant. Please feel free to drop me a comment if you feel so moved. If you've enjoyed this content, check this out. And until next time, namaste.